In the 7th century, in the sacred city of Mecca, a new message was quietly changing the hearts of a few, while many others resisted it fiercely. Among the city's most feared men was Umar, strong, proud, and fiercely opposed to this new faith. He grew increasingly angered by the growing number of people accepting this message, determined to stop it by any means. One day, with grim determination, he set out with intent to confront the matter once and for all. On his way, he learned his own sister Fatima and her husband had secretly embraced the very faith he despised. Furious, Umar stormed into their home, but stopped short upon hearing verses of the Quran being recited. Something in the words stirred him deeply, and he asked unexpectedly to read the page himself. As he read the words in silence, his heart softened and a quiet transformation began within him. That same day, Umar declared his acceptance of the faith he had once fought so fiercely against. Word spread quickly, and the small community of believers felt a new sense of protection and relief. For the first time, believers gathered openly at the sacred sanctuary to pray, no longer forced into hiding. In the years that followed, Umar became known as Al-Faruq, the one who clearly distinguished truth from falsehood. When the time came to migrate to Medina, Umar did so openly, unafraid, unlike others who left in secret. In Medina, he became one of the closest and most trusted companions, known for his wisdom and unwavering justice. He was known to value knowledge deeply, often seeking counsel and listening carefully before deciding. After years of service and hardship together, a new chapter began, and Umar was called to lead his people. Umar accepted the responsibility of leadership, choosing simplicity and humility over comfort and luxury. Despite ruling a growing realm, he lived no differently than the poorest among his people. At night, he would walk alone through the streets of Medina, checking on his people without guards or announcement. One night, he came upon a struggling widow's tent, her children crying softly from hunger inside. Without revealing who he was, he hurried to the storehouse and carried a heavy sack of flour on his own back. He personally prepared the food and fed the family with his own hands, refusing to let anyone else help. Only later did the widow learn that the humble man who fed her family was the ruler of the land himself. Stories of his patched robe and modest meals spread far, a striking contrast to rulers of distant empires. As his rule grew, the ancient city of Jerusalem came peacefully under his protection. Umar entered the city not on a grand horse, but walking simply beside his own camel, leading it himself. He promised the people protection, freedom of worship, and safety for their homes and holy places. When invited to pray inside a nearby church, he respectfully declined, choosing to pray outside instead, out of thoughtful consideration for its future. Back in Medina, he established new systems of record keeping and a calendar to bring order to his growing realm. He often said that even a stumbling animal on a distant road would be a matter he was accountable for. His justice applied equally to all, even questioning his own governors and family members without hesitation. For years, his realm flourished under this unwavering sense of fairness and humility. In his later years, Umar continued to lead prayers each dawn, his devotion unshaken by time. One quiet morning, as always, he stood to lead the dawn prayer, his community. In an instant, a sudden commotion broke the stillness, and the peaceful morning was shattered. Word spread through Medina like a wave of sorrow, and the community gathered in anxious grief. Even in his final days, his thoughts remained with his people, not himself, as he prepared them for what was to come. Rather than naming his own successor, he entrusted the decision to a council of 6 respected companions. Surrounded by peace and the quiet recitation of prayer, Umar's soul passed on gently. To this day, Umar is remembered as a towering example of justice, humility, and service to others. 14 centuries later, his example of humble leadership still inspires those in power today. Umar teaches us that true leadership is not measured by comfort, but by how deeply one serves others. What does true leadership mean to you? Let us know in the comments below. If Umar's story moved you, don't miss the next one. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell for more true sacred stories.